kuna a suitable environment ambayo kama kuna mama, kuna dada mjamzito anaweza kuja na kupata nafuu wakati wakati ya delivery imefika. Yangu ya muhimu, ningependa kushukuru the county government under the leadership of our governor, His Excellency Bwana Samoja, kwa kutuma waziri kukuja siku ya leo kuja kushirikiana na sisi kupeana hii facility. Jua Bwana waziri, over your busy schedule umechukua nafasi ya kipekee kukuja kuwakilisha Bwana Governor. I know you're committed, but tunataka kushukuru kwa kupata nafasi hiyo na kukuja pamoja na kujiunga na sisi pamoja na MCA na DCC. Najua we have commitments here and there, but we just want to thank you sincerely for taking your time to come over and be part of this ceremony. Tumeweza kutimiza malengo ya wananchi wa hii sehemu. It is never easy. We've seen across projects inaanzishwa, zingine zinakuwa white elephant. But confidently we can now say that this is ilianzishwa. People sat down and realized that how do we appreciate the community that lives with wildlife? How do we ensure that they also take it positively, ya kwamba KWS ambayo wako nayo hapa imewafanyia nini? And I believe this was a positive thinking because kifamilia, the people that are looked at ambayo wanaweza kuimpact positive knowledge kwa familia inakuanga ni wazazi, and in most cases wamama ndio anajukumu. So tulionelea kwamba for us to impart the knowledge of conservation, the knowledge of importance of wildlife, what can we do to families that they can recognize and be able to impart that knowledge kwa wale generation ya kukuja. That's how this idea ya kwamba wacha tusaidie wamama and our sisters ambayo wanakumbana na shida wakati ya kuzaa, wapate mahali conducive, so that once you have a child, those are the future leaders of this nation. So that knowledge definitely will be passed over. Na wale watoto watazaliwa, there will be that memory, that remembrance that mimi nilizaliwa hapa Ndovu Clinic, na why was I given that opportunity to deliver in Ndovu Clinic? At least utakuwa na memory ya kwamba kuna umuhimu, because the funds that have been used kutengeneza hili jengo ilitokana na conservation related matters. The future generation ambao watakuwa wamezaliwa from this facility watakuwa na positive thinking kuhusu umuhimu ya wanyama pori. Mimi najua as an institution tumefanya various projects across the republic, but hii jengo kama hii has a significant importance to our life. We would want the future generation, wale watakuwa wamepitia hapa, wale vizazi, wale watakuwa wamezaliwa hapa, wawe na fikri ya tofauti na wakati hii wetu. The time this idea was generated across the republic, tulikuwa na changamoto ya poaching. That was the time we got to the peak of poaching across the republic, way back 2012, 2013. And the leadership that sat down and identified that this project will go a long way in trying to impart knowledge on those ambao watakuwa wamezaliwa hapa had a very positive thinking, and I want to thank them, because as an institution we've done various CSR related projects across the country, but many a times unakuta labda they are not aligned to the interest of the nation. Many a times we do certain projects, but eventually they don't create positive results among us wale unaofanyia. But I'm happy to say that what we've done, that is just the beginning. Bwana MCA, there's a lot that we'll continue doing as we work together as an institution, we are working very closely with most of our partners. There's projects that we'll be doing within the county that may not be exactly this one, but various projects that are supposed to help wananchi, working very closely with various conservation-related organizations. I want to bring to your attention that for this period of time, we've done quite a number of them. KWS has been working closely with other conservation agencies that operate within the county. As we all know, that Taita Taveta County is one of the counties that's also seriously affected by human-wildlife conflict issues. I just want to put it to the gathering that we would want to change that narrative of human-wildlife conflict. I want us to kubadilisha hiyo conflict kuwa coexistent, because traditionally within the county we've lived together with wildlife. So how do we make it better that we coexist with wildlife? In any setup, there's always a thinking that, yes, mimi naifadhi, mimi nafanya ABCD, but as an individual or as a community, how do I benefit? That is the narrative we want to change, and that is why as an institution, we are working very closely with most of our partners just to ensure that at least community appreciates that wildlife is also important to them. Wildlife has economical value, and wildlife is something that you can depend on. We are doing a lot of projects in liaison with various agencies around, like creating water ponds in the community so that water doesn't become a challenge to members of the community. So we are working closely with institutions like Wildlife Works, African Wildlife Foundation, WWF, Save the Elephant, even Taita Taveta Wildlife Conservancy Association, TTWCA, and many wildlife or conservation related agencies that operate within the county, so that we better the life of the community that lives with wildlife in this area. Besides even the water projects, we are doing a lot of conservation related educational matters, and other things that we are trying to do is to ensure that the conservancies that have been created are given an opportunity to effectively manage their conservancies and even diversify various revenue generating activities. We are working closely with most of the ranches, most of the conservancy, in helping them even work on their management plans or spatial plans. That is an activity that we feel that if people are empowered, people are given an opportunity to effectively manage their areas, there are a lot of the benefits that will be realized from that. And that benefit basically comes in because of the passion that those conservancies have over wildlife related management activities. So, Waziri, I want to tell you that we will continue working together very closely with the county government. We'll do our best as an institution, as been requested by the MCA. I believe we'll give an opportunity for those who do want to visit our parks, so that the community and the children around can be able to learn the tricks and the styles of how to handle wildlife. Because this wildlife has been here with us for ages, they are going to be with us for the future. So the best that we can offer is to ensure that people are trained, they are enlightened on how do you manage them when they come to your area. How do you address issues? Should it get to you before it is reported to the relevant government agencies? We'll give that opportunity. We'll allow them to visit our parks, both Tsavo West, Tsavo East, and even Chulu, so that they also get to learn and understand some of the wildlife we live around. Bwana MCA, we'll continue working very closely with you, especially in the area of supporting the community. We will not, as an institution, I know there are certain instances that projects are initiated without giving due regard to consultation. I can assure you, as KWS, will not do any project or partner with any organization to undertake any activity within the community without ensuring that the leadership is well engaged, it is well consultative, and we'll be doing what has been brought to us by the community, not what we want to do to the community. It has to be a two-way. We have to consult, agree, and see if it fits better the interest of the community. Then we'll definitely allow some of those activities. So I want to thank you most sincerely for the good relationship that we've had around. I know there are instances that we've had issues, but those are issues that we can address as leaders when we come together and discuss and agree on how best they can be addressed. So with those few remarks, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody who was.
Thank you.